Criminal Justice Adhura Sach, Season 3 of the Criminal Justice franchise on Disney Plus Hotstar, has been topping the streaming viewership charts, clocking in between 5 and 10 million views almost every week since its first episode dropped last month. But does it live up to the hype of its crazy viewership? Let's break it down. Directed by Rohan Sippy, Criminal Justice Season 3 once again offers a new case and story centered on everyman underdog lawyer Madhav Mishra, played by a show-saving Pankaj Tripathi. This season presents a whodunit murder mystery after popular child star and national treasure Zara is found dead. All evidence points to her unstable, jealous stepbrother Mukul. But did he do it? Enter the lovably righteous defense lawyer Madhav Mishra, who swoops in to defend Mukul and help uncover what really happened. Now, I could tell you that Criminal Justice Season 3 feels like passable ambient viewing at best. I could tell you that it offers flat, unimaginative storytelling which fails to create much atmosphere, tension, or mood. I could tell you that the show doesn't earn its 8-episode length and certainly doesn't earn the new episode every week structure. I could tell you that it suffers from a serious case of adults attempting to write truly unbearable, cool youths, young people characters. I could tell you that the plot feels strikingly similar to Apple TV series Defending Jacob, which was also about an unstable, shady teenage murder suspect. But all I really want to tell you is they literally forgot to remove a green screen in one episode. This is seen at the end of the 3rd episode during Zara's funeral, where we see her family mourning around a fire. And suddenly we see them against a green screen. It would appear that the makers clearly forgot to remove it. Until later in the scene, they show us the same green again, and it appears to be a very bright, out-of-place green wall. So maybe instead of removing the green screen, they just tried to play it cool and own it and build it into the scene. Or was it actually a green screen? Or was it just a regular weird green wall? Or are they just playing mind games with us? I gotta tell you, those precious few minutes of my investigation into the great green screen fiasco of 2022 had me more engaged than any of the actual investigation in this show. Criminal Justice Season 3 is yet another uninspired remake from the now tiring collaboration between Hotstar and BBC Studios India, known for the laziest remakes in town. The only other noteworthy mystery on offer here is how it took 7 writers to conceive something so functional. Season 3 is never unwatchable. It has a strong premise and all the core beats of a solid crime drama. We get a fractured family with hidden secrets, a high-profile murder set in the world of show business, crazed fans, creepy stalkers, and a flashy media trial. But it's a story that's poorly fleshed out, unevenly structured, and brought to life by flat filmmaking. So much so that even the more promising elements get lost amidst a dull narrative. The courtroom argument scenes, for example, are enjoyable to watch. I also liked how the season has its heart in the right place, with Madhav lecturing us about the law and due process and the difference between justice and revenge, and the dangers of media trials and public opinion. But the fact is, Madhav Mishra, who's brought to life with a gentle, detached ease by a delightful Pankaj Tripathi, is a character who deserves a better show. And in the first 3 episodes, it literally feels like he's in another show, a kind of workplace comedy that's heavy on humor. It's tonally jarring and entirely at odds with the murder investigation thriller show that he's inhabiting.
सीधा और सिंपल इशारा है आपके क्लाइंट पर.
सीधा और सिंपल तो मेरे सिलेबस में है ही नहीं.
Elsewhere, Purab Kohli and Swastika Mukherjee as Zara's parents and Shweta Basu Prasad as the prosecuting lawyer bring some sense of credibility to the proceedings. But where Season 3 particularly struggles is with young Aditya Gupta as main character Mukul Ahuja. As the jealous, resentful brother accused of murdering his stepsister, we get an uncomfortably shrill Aditya Gupta armed with the vibrating intensity of a massage chair in his attempt to showcase an unstable teenager with mental health issues. I couldn't help but wonder what talented actors like Arya's Viren Vazirani or the Fame Game's Lakshvir Saran could have done with this role. Instead, Criminal Justice Season 3 works best when it's constantly in motion, focusing on the investigation and plot developments, rather than stopping to dwell on the emotional state of its poorly fleshed out characters. Disney Plus Hotstar is reportedly the biggest Indian streaming platform. Every show they make gets a fairly massive audience regardless of the level of storytelling, and it's honestly just heartbreaking to see them squander their scale and reach. For me, Criminal Justice Adhura Sach doesn't come together because at its best, you want to know who the killer is, and the 8 episodes it takes to get the answer feel like the price you're paying to find out. Crime dramas like this fail if all you care about is the destination, with little interest in the journey. You can watch Criminal Justice Season 3 on Disney Plus Hotstar. Would I recommend this show to a friend? I wouldn't. But at 5 million views a week, chances are they've already seen it.